If you've ever struggled between choosing a life of crime or becoming the next big music sensation, then Halden Prison is the perfect place for you. Located in Norway, this prison is the only prison in the entire world to come with a fully equipped recording studio. Music lessons are even offered to the prisoners. On top of all that, when prisoners aren't making their lyrical debut, they can learn other skills by taking the cooking and woodworking classes offered as well. Other activities offered at the Halden Prison are rock climbing, reading in the spacious library, playing soccer, and going to run on the jogging tracks. Once finished enjoying the activities, prisoners can retire to their individual cells, each of which are loaded with a mini fridge, flat screen televisions, toilets, and personal showers. Hosting only about 100 inmates, this minimum security Bastøy prison located on the Bastøy Island in the middle of the Oslofjord is more of an all-expense-paid vacation retreat than a prison. And the only price you have to pay is to break a few rules. The inmates here can enjoy all sorts of attractions, such as living in small cottages as opposed to cells, sunbathing, fishing, horseback riding, tennis, saunas, and assist on the prison farm. However, prior to being a dream prison, Bastøy Prison was once known for being a brutal juvenile detention center. In fact, nearly 100 years ago in 1915, a riot broke out to protest the harsh living and working conditions. The riot spiraled out of control so fast that the Norwegian government was forced to send their army to the prison in order to help guards subdue prisoners. Unfortunately, the riot provided little to no help in changing the living and working conditions, and it continued to operate until 1970, when the prison was finally shut down, only to be reopened again in 1982 as the now luxury prison we know it as. The Xinjiang prison in Beijing, China, has a bit of a stricter prerequisite in order to get in. This prison only hosts fallen political leaders or high-profile personnel. Built in 1958, it was originally supposed to host war criminals, but in the mid-1990s, the prison was fully renovated into a luxurious prison in order to keep the at the time new but now common senior officials. Prisoners here are each given large cells with personal flat-screen televisions, writing desks, sofas, personal toilets and showers, and washing machines. Prisoners are fed personalized meals depending on their age and severity of the crime, ranging from basic rice and vegetables to extravagant meals. Outside the cells, prisoners are not required to wear uniforms and are allowed to play games, read, exercise, and watch television. In southern Scotland, a privately owned prison named Her Majesty's Prison Addywell has become a learning prison. While many prisons offer their inmates classes and workshops to help build job skills, none are as dedicated as Her Majesty's Prison Addywell. Inmates here are given 40 hours a week for skill-building activities and classes, aimed directly at teaching their inmates job skills and readying them for a simpler transition back into civilian life. Inmates are each given minor control over what classes they want to attend. It's almost like returning back to school, which with all things considered isn't so bad. If you happen to get caught committing a non-violent crime in Leoben, Austria, there's a slim chance you'll be spending your sentence in the appropriately named Justice Center. From the outside, this place will look more like a modern university than a prison. Each prisoner is given their own cell with private bathrooms, flat-screen television, writing desk, and even their very own kitchenette. Outside of the cells, inmates can enjoy a wide variety of recreational activities, like weight training, basketball, reading, table tennis, and of course computer time. Unfortunately, 205 inmates is the maximum this prison can hold, so only the lucky few get to experience it, while the rest are stuck in a regular old prison. Even though having a toddler behind bars doesn't really sound like the best idea, the Aranjuez prison in Spain is the perfect place to raise a family, provided that one or more of the parents is currently serving a sentence there. The Aranjuez prison decided that instead of causing broken homes, it would allow families to live with their incarcerated relative. The prison is fully stocked to take care of children, having its own nursery, play place, and even a children's psychologist. 28-year-old mother and current inmate Carmen Garcia has weighed in on the situation by saying, "They take good care of us, and having my child and husband with me makes me very happy." Carmen is serving a 10-year sentence for murdering her boyfriend. The only catch is that the whole family must be present during all roll calls. Known as the Party Prison, the only thing keeping the San Antonio prison from becoming just another crazy rave party is the armed guards and barbed wire fences surrounding the fun. Pools, barbecue pits, live musicians, and even marijuana are just some of the attractions that make this penitentiary so good, some prisoners don't want to leave. Families and overnight guests are more than encouraged to stay and enjoy their time. As much fun as it seems, we're not quite sure these inmates are learning